and it's a beautiful morning here in Vernon, BC. My name is Murray Wood. I'm a certified podorthist working here at Creekside Dynamic Health. I started, and I'm really dating myself here, but it was about 50 years ago when I started with my dad in the shoe business, which is at that time all Canadian manufacturing, and we were looking after lots and lots of different problems, which we would do primarily with shoe modifications. Orthotics were not much in terms of a little bit on the horizon, but we looked after trying to help the foot function better with shoe modifications. And at that time, our sizes and fittings were totally different than what they are now, to a degree. But the idea was my career, which now, as I said, is 50 years, I'm still completely like overblown, just blown away with how fun it has been all over throughout the years, but also just the fact that now that I'm working towards more of a foot functional, better health for the foot, having more understanding of, instead of just using footwear and using an orthotic, we're looking at the foot more naturally. How can I get my feet stronger, more mobile? Every aspect that I've been working on over this last pretty close to 10 years has brought me to a point that I'm creating now programs on how to take care of your own feet. From very simple things like toe separators and spiky ball for mobility, some wonderful ideas on stretching, but also just the fact that you can strengthen the foot in different areas. I know that we walk on our feet and we do things throughout the day, and why would I need that? But the foot is phenomenal in its design. It's complicated, but it is phenomenal in how it works. And we can strengthen the foot through some very basic, simple ideas, but yet those ideas on a consistent basis will improve the foot's function, its strength, and it's relearning all about your feet. We do so much for all other parts of our bodies, but we forget about the foundation and where we really want to start with in terms of, looking at how that foot functions and then creating the all of the things that are essential for us. So with this new thoughts of mine in my Barefoot Essentials type program, where did I come up with the name Barefoot Essentials? Well, the idea is that we want to take our shoes and socks off when we do an assessment, when we do any thorough assessment, which is always dealing specifically from a non-weight bearing, weight bearing to gait. That is part of, but we must be able to look at the foot and how it works and how it functions to get a true evaluation of what we're headed towards. Our outcome is to get that foot stronger, healthier, and to also assist you, our patient, in just what we're looking at and how to create that environment for the foot to get stronger and to be more mobile. So Barefoot Essentials, it's a branding of where I want to take my part of my practice in talking and working with your feet, my feet, and creating more mobility, more stretching, and more in terms of strength. 3 categories which I follow along and help each one of my patients in learning about their feet. The idea is, and I followed it along, so this is what we're going to get into soon. So within my own office and the approach that I'm looking at most of the time with my patients is that we start with a treatment plan. The treatment plan is something that we both can follow, and within that treatment plan I have the functional side of things, I have the footwear side, and I have the support side. And within those 3 areas, it depends on what kind of low-hanging fruit is easy to work with, whether it be footwear first or support. But I will go through that and we'll talk about things that are necessary in that area. But I do love to dig deep into the functional side of my approach in terms of the treatment plan. This is where it's really interesting because of the fact that we're looking at now how to help that foot overcome some of the challenges that we may have with it. And within the functional side of that, we have mobility, and we have our stretching, and we have our strengthening. And those three areas, they take time to go through, but I do always want to start with just the basic rule, the protocols of mobility. Thank you for tuning in to Barefoot Essentials, a series that I'm going to be working with you from mobility, and strengthening, stretching, and my first will be mobility. We'll stay tuned and we'll see you soon.